Hi everybody, welcome back to the absolutely amazing Stalker 2 on PC, and in this beginner's guide tutorial I'm going to show you how you can make it easier to kill mutants with Grok's Modular Mutant mod. In fact, tell you what, let's just quit out of here so I can kind of show you what we're going to do. So already there's mods available for Stalker 2, and in the description below this video you'll see links to the moddb.com Stalker 2 section and the Nexus mods Stalker 2 section as well. But the mod we're concentrating on is Grok's Modular Mutants Health. Now, if you're watching this and you play Stalker 2 on console, don't worry, I'm sure mods will be coming shortly, and things like this actually, where you're changing settings inside the game, things like mutant health or stamina or things to like carrying weight, all that sort of stuff. I'm sure we'll get those on console. What you probably won't get on console are mods that bring in assets from outside of the game, say new guns and things like that. But something like this, it will come with time. Before we start though, I do have to issue a PSA, a warning, that if you haven't messed around with mods before on games, you must understand that when you mod a game, you reduce its stability and reliability. You increase the chances that you will have an irretrievable game crash, where it might ruin your game save files as well. But also, more commonly, something that can happen is that by modding the game so that, say, you can play it easier, say you can spawn in items before you're meant to have them, particular quest items, you can create a situation where your save file, although it isn't corrupted, you can't continue the game at some point because the quest path is now impossible because of what you've done. So please bear that in mind. So please create multiple saves as you're going along within the game, so that you can back them up, and bear in mind the fact that if you load your game full, especially if you load it full of lots of different mods, then the chances of having a game breaking crash sort of go up accordingly. Now, we're going to be using the Nexus mods version of this, and we're going to be doing it manually. Whenever you go and you look at a mod, what you want to do first is have a good look at the description, and in the description the modder hopefully will tell you all about the mod, how to install it, what it does and things like that. But it's also really important to go and look at like the posts and the bugs section, and look at the dates as well when people are posting things. Because if people are having problems, or if you have a problem, you can return to this page and you can see if other people are having problems too, and whether a solution has been posted, or maybe this is just a problem where the mod just hasn't been updated. With games like Stalker 2, which is very, very new, it's going to be getting updates every few weeks, mods stop working, and you know, lots of the people who make these mods, they don't do this full time, so they don't always have enough time to update the mod to work with the new update to the game. Also, mods can become orphaned, and then nobody's there to update them, so mods just might not work anymore. So have a look through, and have a look at see how to install it, and then what we're going to do is we're going to look at downloading it. Now go to the file section, you can just do the manual download. While that's downloading, it won't take long because they're all really short, these files. What I recommend you do is on your PC, say in your documents folder, create a Stalker 2 modding folder, and whenever you're going to install a new mod, in this particular folder create another folder, so for example Grok's Mutant Health folder. And then what you can do is once the mod has downloaded, go to your download section, copy it from there, and then what we do is we go to our Stalker 2 modding folder and we paste it into here first, and we extract it here first. This way you can have a look at all the files that are included with the mod. In this case we can just use all of these files, or if we just wanted to adjust particular health for particular monsters, we could go and have a look in here. So the way that this works is that there's the balance for all folder, and this basically reduces bloodsuckers by 60%, boars by 40%, cats by 40%, deer by 20%, poltergeist by 40%, pseudodogs by 20%, pseudogiants by 40%. So that's the mix that Grok's gone for. However, you may decide, actually, I really can't stand the dogs. I really can't stand the pseudo dogs, so I'm going to reduce them by 80%. And then you might say, well, actually, as well. I like the Bloodsuckers being hard, so I'm not going to do anything, or only going to knock 20% off the hit points for those. So you can customize it. The easiest way, though, is just to take these. Now, before we copy everything over, we need to know where our game file is. So, on my particular computer, Stalker 2 is installed on Xbox Games Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl. It's in here. And this is a Windows install, yours could be C, Xbox Games Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl, or if you're on Steam, it will be something like whatever drive that it's installed in, and then you go to Steam Library, Steam Apps, Common, and then you have all your games there. What you can do is, if you're in Steam, shut down, you go to the game, and then right click, go to Properties, go to Installed Files and click on Browse, and that will take you straight to wherever it is. Now obviously I'm not on Steam, I'm in Windows, so I go to Heart of Chernobyl in my library, click on Manage, click on Files and click on Browse, and that will take me where I am. Now within this folder, the Stalker 2 folder, you go into the Content directory, you go into Stalker 2, you go into Content again, you go into Packs, and then you'll need probably to make a folder which is the tilde. So you'll go right click, new folder, and you create one that is the tilde with mods after it. So tilde and then mods. And then this, if we go into it, this is where we would then go back to balance for all, right click, copy, and then we would go to here. Oh, sorry, where are we? Go to here and you would paste it in. As you can see, I've already done it, and you paste all that in. With the game not running, I should add, and that adds them to that place. And then restart the game, and you should find that it works. If you want to uninstall it, just delete those files. Again, it's really important that you go back, and if you're having a bit of trouble or things don't seem to be working, just go back and recheck the instructions, and very, very importantly, go and have a look at those posts or those forums and see if other people are having the same problem. If it's great though, put a comment, say thank you very, very much. Okay, so hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully this helps you get through the zone a little bit easier with having a little bit more fun. If it's been a good video, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe, and of course I'll see you again soon.